and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Duncan. And the layup is good off the glass. And Brooklyn leads by 5.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Irving's got 9 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Maxwell. They set the screen. Ball stolen. Here we go. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here's the break. The finish. Whoa! Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and it's Wembanyama's length that leads to the steal and gets them out and running.
Here's Pippen. Still without a bucket. Ellison grabs the board. And they get it back. Pass to Embiid. From deep three-point land. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
Now Irving kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Duncan. No one near him. It's good. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Offensive rebound. Now here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Pass to Duncan. Outside for Wembanyama. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Credit them for
Yeah!
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Pippen. George outside. Outside Irving. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Wembanyama. Kicks it to George. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Gets the ball and takes the shot. It's that easy for Paul George.
To the paint. Stolen by Wembanyama. Poke loose. Irving for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Irving goes in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Wembanyama with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. With the teardrop. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Oh, they get a hand on it. George with a steal. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Pippen. George outside. Pass to Irving. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Three-pointer, Harden. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to George. George with a steal. And the shot goes in.
And look at Porzingis hustling in transition, getting there to complete the fast break.
From deep, Wembanyama. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Here's Porzingis. It's stolen by Irving. Fast break, here we go. Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
But our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
And Irving has got the ball here for Los Angeles.
For the away team, number 2.
44 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Antetokounmpo, bam!
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Pass to Irving. Here's Pippen. George for 3. The shot misses. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you
11.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Yeah, this defensive game plan is working very well. putting constant pressure on the offense and forcing a lot of mistakes.
Davis a screen. Here's Irving. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for the away team.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Thurman. Over Booker. Thurman's shot is off. Here's Yao. And Embiid with the block.
You have to be aware of Embiid at all times. He's an outstanding shot blocker.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
And here's Irving. Puts up a deep three. Here's Yao. And that one is hammered home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Thompson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Off target from three-point range. Here's Yao. Drives to the hoop. And the layup is good.
The assist from
Yao's got 4 points this quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Artest. Albuquerque leading by 3. Here's Yao. Thompson with a steal. Out to the right wing. Pass to McGrady. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
foul called on.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
1:36 left in the second quarter. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
From behind the arc. Up again. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. And again, it's Albuquerque missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Left side, Wembanyama. 44 seconds left in the first half. No good from outside. Here's Payton. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And the basket by Pippen.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Payton. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Payton, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Irving with it. And he drives in. And he makes it. Irving's got 5 now.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Now Wembanyama. He's got 5.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Wembanyama. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Pippen. Irving with it. That three's off the mark. Here we go, one-on-one. Look at Gilgeous-Alexander sprinting to the cup.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Wembanyama. Davis for the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Fires from way outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that.
Substitution on the
I mean,
board.
he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
That one no good. So it's Los Angeles now. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Thompson left side. Offline with a 3.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Harden. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Harden's got his first points of the game.
And you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
1:44 left in the third quarter. Ben Caro outside. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Harden. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Thurman. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. Right wing. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they're on the run. Davis misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. Here he goes. And they're running. Here's Porzingis.
home team foul.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
At 7'3", Porzingis is a problem. Really makes defenses settle for fouling him and hoping he misses.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Now here's Thompson. Ben Caro outside for the tie. Ooh, Ben Caro with the touch from deep.
And Caro.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
That'll count. And that's not going go. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of
31. All right, man.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So it's Los Angeles now. Wembanyama with it. George outside. Back to Wembanyama to take the lead. And Los Angeles another three.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Irving. Rejected by Lopez. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Wemby. It's stolen by Irving. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. They get it back. Doesn't go for him. Now Los Angeles with it. Irving for 3. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Wembanyama screen. And the jam by George.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
Here's Irving. Stolen by Wembanyama. George outside.
Ron Artest. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. And there's a pick. Here's Wembanyama. Howard grabs the miss. And here's Albuquerque now. Trailing by 5.
Julius Irving. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Irving for 3. And again, it's Albuquerque missing.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
2 minutes remain in this ball game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Irving. Here's the break. A nice shot by Artest. Artest has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Oh, so staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
That ties it up.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
George outside. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama screen. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
An open look for Booker. Yes! And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief. Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Coming into the floor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Away team.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
Yeah, this young man is pretty steady at the line. Wembanyama can get this done.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3, they've got to play smart.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they tie it? Oh, it goes! He beat the buzzer!
The NBA never ceases to amaze me.
Incredible! Just when you think the game is over, it's not.
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here's Payton. Going inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Driving to the basket. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Lopez. Now George. Here's Pippen. Defended by Harden. In transition. George for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. George has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
For 3, George. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
This team counts on George to deliver points. His consistency under pressure is key to their offense.
Here's Harden. Here's Porzingis. Ball stolen. Left side, Wembanyama. And here's George. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. So Albuquerque going with an almost entirely new group here.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
Now here's Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Off on that one. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought.